Alright, well it looks like I'm probably going to try and get the water pump put on. I do believe. Probably try and do that. We might put like lifters in. We'll see what all I get done. Things I got to do today are going to be put a harmonic balancer on, crank positioning sensor, and then put water pump on. I have to figure out how to I gotta get the oil out of the push rods or the lifters, and then we gotta measure for the custom length push rods. So that's all stuff I gotta get done. It'll probably be over the course of like 2 days of episodes, just because that would be really, really long if I did all that in one. But we'll see. So yeah, let's do some work here. I'm gonna clean up first because it's kind of like a disaster in here. So get this shit cleaned up. So right. Well, I did a whole lot. Water pump is on. I took these out. I have them sitting upside down. Hopefully the oil will leak out. Probably not. If not, well, we're going to go buy a vise, and then I'll figure out how to get the oil out. Because I guess my thought was that you soak these, but from what I've researched, well, it's a really controversial topic. But I'm not going to have oil, and I'm going to press them out. And then we'll do it that way. I brake cleaned all of my rockers. What else did I do? I think that's it. So, put my dipstick on. Very important. But yeah, so that should be it for this moment. We'll probably end up going grab that thing, but not really too sure what else will get done in this one. Hopefully get these put in, but I gotta be able to bleed them. So, alright, I'm out. We're at the Great Menards. It's time to get that vise. Alright, look at that vise. What is this, like a 6-inch vise? Look at that. Like just that quality packaging material there. And Paul, we told him to split the difference, and they got Paul good. He's like, you can go first because it's going to be more expensive for you. Now he got screwed. Got him good. Now let's get, I don't even know where we're going now. But we'll keep going. We're going somewhere. Hey, so I got myself some like overpriced ass fucking bolts. Because the only freaking bolts that Home Depot had, I got like they're 2 different sizes or whatever, so that way I can bleed get all the packing oil out of those lifters. So we'll take those, we'll use those, press and good stuff, and use that fancy vise right there. Had to take it out to make sure it was all there, since there was like a giant gaping hole in the side. Didn't know if there was like any little pieces that could have fallen out. Luckily, we're all good. And then we had some Walmart foods, and now we're heading back to the good days. Look at that guy over there with his fucking dope ass titanium sunglasses from Lucid Shades. Dang, look at those! Busy driving. Get out of face! Okay, well, over the course of 2 seconds, we've kind of figured out a couple good things. So basically you put a lifter in here. They're hydraulic locked right now, so because they've been sitting in oil from shipping. So basically we put this in, make sure you have no up and down play, and then it's okay to have side to side. And you tighten this guy down all the way, your rocker all the way down, and then we rotated it with this in there, with it at its right spot, to make sure that this is at its lowest spot and like nothing's compressed at all. And then we measured it with the caliper, right? Yeah. And so we electric digital caliper. So we measured it with that, and then so this is the exhaust, and this one will be the intake. So this is the next one we got to measure, and then over here, what we were doing is use to get the oil from, because right now you can't push on it. So we just put this down in the socket, put this guy up in here with is it socket?
Number 10.
Yeah, socket cap screw, a 10 by 32. Seems to be working pretty good. We were using the smaller one. Where the hell did that one go? Oh well, there's one right here, and that one is the 10 by 32. So the little guy fits perfect in there. I can operate my hands, and yeah, so that fits in perfect. And you just crush it. You don't have to go very far because it doesn't have very much movement. I think it moves like 0.1 or something, like 0.01 or something. I don't know. Very little. And then when you're done, it will, I don't know if you can even see that because my fucking fat finger, but it moves unlike those. Those are all hydraulic locked. So, yeah, that's where we're at right now. So we'll just continue on. We'll get all these done, and then we'll lube them up, and then they'll go in here. We'll put the retainer on. And then that's pretty much as far as we can go until I get my custom length push rods in. As we're speaking, I'm sending out the information so that way we can get those custom made. And then they'll be here in hopefully a week or two. So, all right, let's keep going.
There it is.
All right, so what we got here, the lifter is inside the socket with the roller that way, and let's see, does it say what size this thing is? A 7/8 socket, and then we ended actually, I don't know, we went through a couple. We used like the little 10/32 one, and that one kind of broke, or it bent on us. This one bent, and then the other one launched. So right now we're using, I think it's 1/4 inch. Using that. And then we put like double nut on there. This one seems to be working. So I will go ahead and tighten it up. And then it does not move very much. And I think that's it, and that's it. It literally does not move that much. It's like maybe like 2/16 if that. But yeah. And you take it out, and then it's all good. It pressed out all the oil. Let's see here. You want to hold this? Oh my god. And like, of course now I shouldn't have fucking, now they're all pressed out so I can't show, but now you can, wow. Now you can press on it. The other ones, they were hydrolocked, so you couldn't move them at all. So now we give her a little quick dry with your authorized Home Depot things. Assembly lube on here, and we put it on here, and a little bit there. sure you're not supposed to do that, but send it. All the way around. And then there's like, let's see, is it on that side? No, it's on that. There's this little oil galley hole thing. And it doesn't matter which way they face, but I made them all facing towards the front of the block. And look at that, all done. All right, holy shit, that's bright. So, what we did today, new harmonic balancer, crank positioning sensor, water pump. I do believe that is all for this front. And then we did, we bled, I don't even know what you'd really call it, but we bled all the oil, packing oil out of the lifters. We also measured for the custom length push rods. We put these covers on. I cleaned all the rockers, put those on. Well, they're just kind of sitting on here. Put the dipstick on. That's really a crucial part. But I think that is it. So things that will be coming up, we got to put the seal in back here. Got to put the main seal on. Got to put, I think this is cam positioning sensor. I don't even know if you can see down in there. Yeah, it looks like it's aimed right at cam. Let's see. I do believe that's it. Oh yeah, and then I just put on, walk around to the other side here, and then we just put on this fitting for my oil feed. So yeah, they're pretty much getting close to being done. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one.